Hi everyone. I'm going to move this back just a little bit. There we go. Hi, my name is Holly. I'm a psychic medium. I know you're getting the light reflection in my glasses. I'm sorry, but I kind of need them today. Just feeling eyes are a little strained, and well, I just need them today. Anyway, so I hope you all are well. Thank you for being here. Yay, post eclipse. I believe we will still feel the effects of some of that energy for a while, but you know what? Good Lord, when is there not something astrological and astronomical happening? You know, just live your life, make good choices. If you don't make a good choice, recover from it in the best way you can. And that's not an easy answer, or I'm not being a Pollyanna, I know, but you know, sometimes you just got to know you are worthy. All right, so let's get straight to it. I use cards as a jumping off point. This is not my this is not my realm of expertise, but my realm of expertise is energy. And so I am an energy reader. I like to use cards for general readings because they are a great jumping off point. So I always ask Spirit to come into these readings and help. So we're going to start with the Inner Child Oracle. Let's get a message from the Inner Child Oracle. So what is the message? What is the dominant message for the collective today? What is the dominant message for the collective today that someone needs to hear? What is the... I thought it looked a little dark. My little light just... you know, that doesn't hold much charge. Anyway, what is the dominant message that the collective needs to hear today? What is the dominant message the collective needs to hear today? Isn't that funny? The light goes off. I almost used my Let Your Light Shine mug. Instead, I opted for what I call my mermaid mug, my beach mug, just because my oceanic joy mug, because it's what it reminds me of. I think I use that one almost more than anything. All right. That or maybe flowers. All right. Lots of tangents this morning. Sorry, you all. What is the message, Mother, Father, God, Spirit, Guides, and Guardians? I ask for divine intervention. Okay, where'd that come from? I ask for divine intervention in all ways and at all times. Please be here now. Thank you. All right. Just going to trust it and go with it. They're saying just open it up. Okay. Card number 37. Write a letter. Write a letter to your inner child. What is it that you need to know? Or not know, but what do you need to say to your inner child? So that's just a good activity grounded in the roots of psychology. Okay. Calling in divine intervention. Let's see what that's about. Okay, when I call on the protectorate, I found out this morning there are two different kinds of protectorate. So I guess they want to go into that a little bit. So there's the immediate, I've got your back. You are literally calling in backup to protect and surround you in the immediate and help guide you with whatever you need to do and however you need to take care of yourself. And that could be from energetic or physical fears or whatever's going on, okay? There's another kind of protectorate, and I just completely let this sink in this morning. If people sometimes don't realize what they're doing, okay? I'm not saying that in a mean way or making a statement about anyone in particular, but just people in general. I mean, we're human. And so there's a lot of insecurity, or everyone always thinks you're talking about them when you're not, you know, kind of thing. It's like there's this ego wrapped up with fear and insecurity. And sometimes people can send negative energy to you, and they don't they don't necessarily mean to do it directly or intentionally, but they do. Because thoughts are indeed energy waves, and they ride on that current, and it's, I'm just hearing someone needs to watch your back. Someone who may profess to want the best for you they may want the best for you, but they don't because they're jealous, okay? Someone out there is dealing with this. I think that's why I started calling in divine intervention, and right before the reading, the protectorate. The second type of protectorate, to get back to that, I do eventually come full circle in my telling of information. When you have this unintentional kind of energy being just thrown at you, that can be, it can make you sluggish, it can make you ache, it can slow you down, it can clog up the connection, whatever it is. What I just heard, and he came up in the reading yesterday, was call on Metatron. Now that's for me personally. For others of you, and I was surprised it wasn't like Michael or Raphael or one of them, because I have a different protectorate that they just step in, and they're pretty intense. And when I asked, so why aren't you guys clearing away some of the debris from around me? And the answer was, that's not what we do. You need to go to so-and-so for that. So you wouldn't call in a SWAT team if you got a spider in the house, That's kind of the difference. Now, you get enough spiders and get overrun, it's called an infestation, and then it becomes a problem. Then you got to really deal with it in a big way. No offense to Spider Kingdom. Okay. So, understand that all you have to do is ask. Just say, call them whatever you want. Your protector. When I say protectorate, they know. I need my SWAT team. If I say, I know who to call on specifically for any other issues. So for all of you, and this is important, so that's why I'm spending so much time on it. Because everybody out there is intuitive. Everyone out there is usually pretty darn empathic, and you absorb stuff. So if you want to put that shield and that bubble around you, if you want to do the grounding practices, if you want to do all of that, great. But sometimes we need a higher energy or a bigger entity than ourselves to help us with that energy. So I can't tell you who that is for you. I do feel like it would be someone that is not of a personal, that has been human. It is in the higher vibration realm. Okay. So you can call that what you like. Spirit, give me something that will help, because if people don't know, protectorate, I'm calling the immediate jump in SWAT team protectorate. But for what I'm going to call the cleanup crew, which is, it's not diminishing what they do, seriously, because that's the residue that builds up over and over and over again and can lead you to a need a SWAT team moment. So who is the cleanup crew? Oh, they think that's funny. They said if you want to just use that, they'll know, they'll understand, or you come up with your own phrase, because they are two different entities, two different groups, two different beings with two different missions to help surround us. And they got their hands full. Jeez. All right. And it could even come in the form of an animal ally. So if you have an animal ally that you know is your, I can't shuffle these in the normal way because they're really big. God, I love these cards though. They're beautiful. So let's take a look at some animal allies. Bear is coming up for someone. And I'm just seeing big paws and big claws. So that is something that's almost like they surround you with their arms and their paws in front of you like a blanket. So that would be like it doesn't have to be a big animal with big claws, but that's what I'm seeing. A dragonfly, which is on the cover of the box. Dragonflies can take out a wasp. Come on, you all. We don't want to deal with wasps, right? But a dragonfly can kill a wasp. Just saying. So it doesn't have to be massive, okay? You can have a dragonfly sitting on each shoulder, which is a cool, beautiful image to me. Okay, so let's see. This is by Jody Bergsma. Bergsma? I don't know. Anyway, it's a really pretty deck. Let's look at some animal allies. There we go. I shuffled these I shuffled these ahead of time as best as I could. What are some animal allies for the protectorate who could serve as their watchful eye, and so they don't have to clean up any debris for us? Who is our protector animal ally? Who is the protective animal ally for different parts of the collective? Okay, so for different parts of the collective, we are looking specifically for animal allies for energetic protection. All right. We'll get messages later, yes. Energetic. They just don't want me to shuffle it that way. I think it's too irregular and random. Okay, so I'm just going to do this, and I'm only seeing the back. Here's 1, 2. There are going to be a few because there's, a good bunch of them collective. No, not yet. That's a message. Okay, well, we need to put that aside. This is an interesting one. I don't know what it is, but it feels interesting. It's for someone. Someone who's very small and petite, very diminutive. She feels like a mouse in her life. One more. And then look at the bottom. Loon. I always probably mistakenly call those mallards, but the loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Nice. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Okay, that came out weird. Energy's all over the place today, you all. Okay, emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the table and it's making this shake. Well, Loon, you are just fantastic. All right, we will get the message card, which I will put there. One came out just as a message. Now, for the little teeny tiny person, you almost have fairy energy, and I feel like there's a lot of nature energies around you. Someone out there, very, 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 very small person, very short, and you have a lot of nature energy around you. Okay. And yet you get one of the big powerhouse claw animals. Snow leopard, self-reliance. And snow leopard, which the card I had the other day that I called snow leopard really wasn't a snow leopard, but it was in that, kind of had that look. They are, for me personally, I haven't read this card yet. For me personally, if this helps, they are the ones that are the emotional protectorate for me. That's the animal ally who watches out and protects your emotions. So for whomever is out there, okay, that might be how snow leopard comes to you too. All right, you are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility. Well, hey there. And walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. I kept wanting to say protection. Perfection. So I'm going to get this really close with the wording so that if you want to see it, you can come back to it. All right. Trust in the nature energies to give you companionship, but it's this animal ally that will protect your emotions. And interesting. If this resonates, leave a comment because I'm kind of curious. This is, I'm sorry, I keep wobbling the table. This is a very specific message, and this card had a whole lot of emphasis placed on it. So someone may need that today. All right. Now, let's look at other parts of the collective. And these can overlap. Oh, and bear. Woohoo. Okay. Grizzly bear. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. And someone needs to get some protein today. This is not the time to hibernate. This is the time to fuel yourself. Fuel yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and make sure you're eating what you need to eat. Okay, make sure you're getting enough in your diet. So there's bear. Bear is big healer energy in what I consider, So with that ally. So you know what? Definitely check your diet and see if you're missing anything. The next one, wow. All right, tiger. And we have two different kinds of tigers. And the element is fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Ooh, she made a rhyme. All right, so another part of the collective, one is going to be health and healing with the bear and nourishing yourself and being steadfast. This one feels very action-based for a good chunk of you. Your animal ally with this sense of energetic protectorate team. This is going to be you're taking action and you're changing your life. You are moving forward. You are taking active steps to quickly jump in and move forward. Okay? Oh, and I just downloaded yesterday because I'm a big fan of like Mel Robbins and her podcast and all that. And her books, and it's accessible. It's easy. She talks about herself and I love a good example. She gives lots of examples from her own life, so it's accessible. No, I don't know her. No, I'm not plugging, but I do suggest it. So anyone who needs help with the action steps, she's got something now that's a free download, and I just downloaded it and printed it out. Go to the public library to print it out. That's what I do. So, and it was like $1.55 to print it out. So, but it's a free, downloadable, printable. I printed it out in black and white, so it wouldn't be expensive to print. And it's basically evaluating what do you want your life to look like 6 months from now, and then what do you do to make that happen instead of staying all wrapped up in your head. So I haven't started it yet, but I do love all her stuff. So Robbins, Mel, M-E-L Robbins. So she's all over YouTube and everywhere, so you'll find her. And I think I even put her on my resource page. I don't remember. Okay, so that's for the tiger energy people. All right, the next one. I'm going to go ahead and look at this one too. Yeah, this is interesting. They're all very different, which is good. So they're going to reach different parts of the collective. And I know we're spending a lot of time on this, but it's important. This feels like we are due, just like you go for a medical checkup, I feel like we're doing a spiritual checkup. You have two different kinds of protectorate teams, your SWAT team, your cleanup team, and your the watcher team, or you can call them that, the watcher team, so that they are watching for incoming snipers or sniping comments, bing, bing, bing. And so they're going to deflect that away from you. You need to know about it, though. So for another part of the collective, your watcher cleanup crew ally is lizard, and it's regeneration. You can always come back. Don't let, and I'm just going to say it. All right, it's a general reading. You can do what you want, but I'm going to put this out there. Don't let anybody hold you back, and don't let anybody hold you down. Lizards can regenerate a tail. They can grow back their own tail, especially little blue skinks, but which are so cool. But don't let anybody tell you that you're not worthy or that you can't. Maybe something isn't meant for you to do, but it's not for someone else to tell you that. You got to figure it out for yourself. What's holding you back? You know? Grow back a new tail. Grow back your strength. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. See? No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Somebody's moving. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Isn't that right? Somebody's getting ready to remake an entire way of life. Somebody's getting ready to redo. That's important for two reasons. One, somebody needs to crawl out of a hole and think about what they want their life to look like. And that's why I guess it was a plug in a way. I don't know. But I like it. So, but that's for one group with Lizard. Another group with Lizard, someone's going through radical life changes and their life is about to transform in amazing ways in pretty much every aspect of it, including there is some sort of relocation involved. I keep getting that. I've been getting that. All right. So for the last and next group for today, Bison, abundance. And look, these are all white, so they have red eyes, so technically they would be albino, but you know, the whole white buffalo story, you know. If not, look it up on Google. But any bison, they're all incredible and magnificent. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach the way of gratitude and prayer. Man, gratitude and prayer. Just don't go running off a cliff, okay? Just saying. And people, if you're going to state parks, it's not a pet. Leave it alone. You're on its turf. It will let you know that. They stand their ground. They are calm. They may snort a little bit. It's like, yeah, back it up, please. They're very good about it. But then if you get too close, yeah, usually doesn't end well. So, and, you know, not for the bison, and it shouldn't for the bison. They're just protecting their turf. So, there's a message in that too. Watch who you're talking to and who you approach. And anyone who approaches you, evaluate their motivations. Okay? That doesn't mean be paranoid, but it just means take your time, stand in your strength, and evaluate. Okay? That's for a different part of the group. There, again, with a lot of these, there are two different groups within the group. Okay. Now, let's take a look at this one. Wow, the cats are coming out. Big cat. So, this was a message. This wasn't necessarily the watcher ally or the cleanup crew ally. This was a clear message for a big part of the collective. And look at that. Look how beautiful. Oh, I think the male looks like my little Denny man's face. He's got that wide nose. He's just an impressive cat. He's the one that likes to jump up on that table and takes up a lot of the table. I had to move the fountain, though. It was leaking. He's upset. I tried to get one of those flowing water fountains. Didn't like it. Not the same. Oh, well. Okay, so the message. Lion. Higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Okay, so make good choices. If you find out you did not make a good choice, you can always make another choice. Okay? So, I am so sorry. Every time I lean on this table, it must be uneven. So that's the message. I'm just going to leave it there because whomever this is for, it will resonate with and you'll get it. You have all the courage you need. No, don't. Oh, okay. And here's thank you, Spirit. Don't let other people make your decisions for you. I keep saying make good decisions. If you don't make a good decision, make another one. And Spirit is saying because they're your decisions, it's your life. You take control and take charge of your life. Okay. Not where I expected this to go today, but that's okay. All right, let's move out of this now because I feel like we've got it covered. Go into meditation. You can do there's a lot of YouTube guided meditation ones about meeting your spirit guide. And there's one that I put on the community page on the channel that's guided life purpose. And it doesn't have to be life purpose. Basically, the person doing the guided meditation leads you to a spot to talk to one of your guides and get a message, period, at the end. It could be any message. So it could be, introduce me to my cleanup crew guides, or watcher. Let's say watcher. Introduce me to my watcher guides. Introduce me to my protectorate team. Introduce me to my life purpose guides. Whatever it is, okay? But I do feel like it's time for you to take control, because that's what I keep hearing. I'm just going to let them talk. And I'm not going to interpret or, yeah. They said, you're doing just fine. Well, thank you. It's time for you to decide. It's time for you to make your own decisions. You are in the midst of sweeping life changes. Now is the time. Feel and ride on the energy of positivity that is sweeping through. People were a little afraid. Now it's moving into empowerment. Ride on that wave and find where you belong, but the choices need to be yours. Do not look for others to make decisions for you. Okay? And you're surrounded by spirit. All right. Let's do, no, I think I want to do Light Seers. Last message, Light Seers Pocket Tarot. All right. Now, Mother, Father, God, Protectorate. I always call them just to be around, just in case. It doesn't hurt. They're good with it. They know. But they won't step in if it's just other stuff that, they won't step in with and interfere with our free will. All right. This one came flying out. Ten of Cups. That's a happy, happy card. Surrounded by love and joy. All right. Is that the theme? Yes. We leave it. Now that could be feeling complete and successful, and that could be in your work, your love life, your family life, friendships, whatever. Finding your community. You have come into you are now the head of your household kind of thing to say. All right. What is the dominant message for the collective regarding that card, please? What is the dominant message for the collective regarding that card? All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Huh. All right. Okay, I'm going to turn this over to you, Spirit, because, well, okay. It starts with the best possible card. Well, not the best possible, but, still a very happy, positive outcome. That's where it starts. And then we go into the Five of Swords. Card kind of speaks for itself. But look, there's a guy over here, and he's got his arms up, traveling into the light. So someone may be looking at mortality or fears about death, maybe even a near-death experience, fear of impending death. And then we go to the Two of Swords. And she's feeling bound up, tied up, blindfolded, so she can't even see how to get out of it. So this is that old phrase, what I'm hearing is you can't see the forest for the trees. Get out of your head. You can easily get rid of those strings. It's like somebody who gets trapped in a cobweb, really. It just freaks you out, but it's not really holding you down. They're not ropes, okay? And it's interesting that there's a male and a female. So we move from that, and crows in both. So both are kind of twisted and tied up. And just take the energies for what they are. They are energies. But one is more dominant, like, I don't know what to do. I know I need to do something. And the other is more passive, just like, defense. In a defense mode. So then we go into the Knight of Pentacles with this gorgeous horse, a proud horse with, knows how gorgeous it is, with the big mane, kind of reminiscent of that knight coming in on a white horse, but instead he's not coming in, he's sitting on a stool, waiting for you to come up to him, but he's got roses. Oh, this kept jumping out, and it looks like some kind of little, I don't know what it is, a picnic lunch. Looks like a smudge bowl to me, or a singing bowl, and a letter, who knows. Oh, you may be getting communication from someone who's all up in their head with a message, okay? But understand, this person's just sitting there. So you get, I don't think you're going to get a lot out of this one. It's the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so he's saying, but I put a pretty blanket down. I brought you flowers. I'm not going to come walk to you. That's kind of a lot of work, but if you want to come get them, it's here. Oh, it's such a generous offer. You're worth a whole lot more than that. Page of Pentacles. Okay, I don't know any of her music because it's out of my time frame. I'd probably recognize it if I heard it on the radio. I just heard Billie Eilish. I know she's a singer. I know she is, she always seems a little wounded to me personally, but she's also incredibly strong. When that woman gets older, man, she is going to step fully into it and she's already a force, but man, she's going to be unapologetic about it. Look at her playlist. There's a song in there that's going to resonate with someone, and I got to look it up. I don't know what, I'm not good with that. I'm still listening to 70s music at various points in time, or Etta James, even earlier. So this is important. So look up those songs. Also, this has a protective vibe. Even though the page is young and just starting out and coming in, someone's embarking on a new career. Someone's embarking on a new career path. Someone is going back to school. Someone is... These are different parts of the collective. I think this kind of, in all honesty, kind of lame and dismal, partially thought out offer, after being so far up in one's head, after having either had this, wanted this, or regrets this, whatever happened. And it's like all that in your head, and this is the best they come up with. Guy sitting on a stool. Well, this person, which I believe is you, this person has decided, I am going to form my own sacred circle and divinity. I am going to create my own prosperity. I am going to step into my own balance, because that's a big thing to hold. That's a big coin to hold, or mandala to hold on one leg. So finding balance. And they're saying, look at the direction. She's looking to the past. She's looking to the past because she's not quite ready to go forward, but yet it doesn't matter. This could be, I feel like this is a young person. So this is a person who maybe had their first heartbreak, or first job loss, or something like that, kind of floundering energy, not sure where to go. So they're looking to the past, and this could be their parents. This could be Who knows? This could be, what do I do? Where do I go? What's for me? Where do I find my own home? Where do I find my own place? I feel like this is for there's a young energy around this. But this person's going to be just fine. I keep hearing, again, and I pull that card up a million times, and I've never heard Billie Eilish. So look up the songs, and something will jump out at you. And, okay. Now, I asked for another message, because we're running really late, but I wanted another message, because not a lot of young people are on this channel, so for those of us who are of a certain age. And so I just randomly... Well, you saw. And this is the one that came out, the Emperor. So, be at peace with where you are. You've done the work. All things are coming to you. All good things are happening the way they should. Emperors don't have to. We hope that page sitting on the stool eventually will become an emperor, and I do believe so. But it's going to take a lot of life experiences first. And then this one came out. The Two of Pentacles. Again, that goes back to, in this instance, not so much juggling. I feel like this is about someone making a decision. A lot of decisions going on right now. One more? They're saying one more. Okay. And this time it's the Knight of Pentacles. Again, in no rush. He's not on the horse galloping. But this is someone who's made the decision. So not balancing and juggling those two of coins. This person has now made the decision, and they are heading toward what they want. It doesn't matter if it takes a while. They now have a clear understanding of what they want. This was an interesting progression. Feels a little disjointed, but it feels like I also feel like there are like about 3 different groups of people that it's going to register with 3 different circumstances and points in their life when it will register. Huh. This is a really long one. No. Oh, well, they landed face up. Maybe I should look at it. Oh, man, the video's already so long. All right, but they're saying... Okay, so I got the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups, and Death. And then I've got my wasabi nose, so Spirit's wanting to step in with a message. What do we have here? Don't let time fool you. Time is of the essence, yet there is no time. Your incarnation has a limited duration. In that way, time is of the essence. However, time is irrelevant. Make peace with where you are. You have so much left to do. Say, be. You have had and you will have several further incarnations within this one. It will feel as though that is true. You block off segments of this incarnation into time periods. So again, time becomes irrelevant, but yet as a way for you to mark the passage of different eras of your life. Do not be afraid to move forward. The true death happens when you stop from fear and choose not to seek a new path. It is only then that you cease to truly live and exist. Ask for our help. We watch. We wait. We want you to believe and know that we want the best for you and will intervene in all areas if you simply ask. Okay. And they wanted me to do, and basically ask, and what I do is I just say, I call on my spirit guides, guardians, Mother, Father, God. I call on my spirit team to intervene in my life in all areas and always and in all directions of time. And I also, in the morning, very often will ask, please guide my words, thoughts, and actions for the highest good. We are here to learn, but lifetimes can sometimes be selfish. Help us to also be mindful and aware that we are of service to each other and the divine, not martyrs. And we have the limitations of a human body. But I ask for help in all directions of time. Guide my words, thoughts, and actions. Thank you. All right. Well, let's get this uploaded because it's going to take a minute. And so that's it for today. Be well. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I guess that's it for now. So bye. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a fantastic day. Bye.